Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I, as you can see, I got my new computer and it's up and running, and the picture's a lot better than my other one. My other computer was kind of smaller. This one's a little bit bigger, but it's a laptop, and so far it's working really good. Everything is big now. It's not so small. So it's a whole change for me. So anyway, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do kind of a different painting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add blue and purple, and that will be the sky, basically. Wait, I need to get my thing to breakfast. But anyway, I hope everybody had a great, um, a great weekend. Um, I know my weekend was pretty good. Well, now my zipper's busted. But yeah. So like I said, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Um, we went up to Cripple Creek to gamble, and um, I won a couple hundred, but I did pretty well. It's not my first time. What I'm doing is I'm using the 8x10. What you want to do is just cover the top part with purple. And just go down like uh, to right here with purple. Yeah, it's kind of chilly today. I don't know what's going on with the spring weather, but uh, I just wish it wasn't so chilly. I mean, I don't really mind the cold. I mean, it's only going to be 50 today, which isn't too bad for me anyway. But now you take your blue and you go under your purple like this, and you just try to kind of blend it in because it makes a really pretty color blended in. See how pretty that is. I really don't know what I'm painting yet. I'm just going by colors. Then you take your blue all the way down to the bottom. Actually, on the bottom, you might want to add white to your blue, make it a little bit lighter. It just makes it lighter and it makes it a lot prettier. Not that blue isn't, I mean, blue is pretty anyway, but then you just go like that. And then you just go back up, try to blend as much as you can. And then you go down again. What you want to do is try to cover your whole canvas, even the sides. This is an 8x10, and this is a stretch canvas. Now what you want to do, actually, I'm thinking here what I want to do. Um, so you got blue background in the purple background. And so now what you want to do is take your your number 12 brush, and I'm gonna make some like little plants or leaves or whatever. And I'm gonna just go like this, kind of press and flick. And guys, this painting, I'm gonna sell it for $20. So, or $20, I mean. So if anybody likes to have any of my paintings, I'm selling it for $20. For some of them, I might have to go find it because I have so many paintings that it's taken over my art room. What I want to do is take the green all the way across, like what I'm doing. Take it all the way across. You can have it short, you can have it long. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's a green landscape, so yeah, it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, so bear with me because when I don't paint for a while, I'm like, I wonder how I painted that. Well, no, I don't. I mean, I don't forget or anything. Just when you don't paint a while, it's like you have to go back to the routine on how to paint. And I'm adding white to the green, kind of like a shadow, I guess. And when you add paint to your palette, try not to add too much because then you're going to be wasting a lot of paint. And I add a little bit too much. That's way too much on your palette. So if that happens, yeah, I lost my towel already. Wipe off my paintbrush. Well, oh, there it is. On the floor. So with painting, though, it takes patience. That's one thing that I'm trying to learn is patience because you can't rush painting because if you do, it's just gonna mess up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this circle here, and I could probably I'll make a sun, I guess, yellow. Yeah, my computer is really nice. It's a HP, and this is my first video that I did on it, and I'm pretty sure the video is gonna be alright. Um, this computer is better than my last computer, so it should have enough room for storage. So yeah, paint comes out pretty fast sometimes. So if you have too much, don't worry about it, because that's my problem. I have too much. So what I'm gonna do, actually, I want to make it smaller. So I don't know that size. Just take a lid, any lid that you have in your refrigerator or whatever, whether it's off a jelly jar or it can even be off a iced coffee bottle or whatever. Because I keep most lids, and it it helps out quite a bit because some of the circles I make aren't that straight, so I have to use a lid. So right now I'm just doing the sun. You don't have to make it as big as I did. You can make it smaller. You can make it as big as you want it. I think I made it a little bit. Well, I guess it's okay. I made it a little bit too big. Yeah, but we were gone over the weekend. We had so much fun. Once you're gone over the weekend, it's hard to want to come home. You want to stay up there and just have fun. But that was our mini vacation. Um, and gambling is very dangerous. It can be very addictive if you're not careful. But me, when I gamble, I'm very careful how much money I spend. Because you have to be careful. Now, what I'm going to do is add white. Yeah, you have to be careful because if you're not, you're going to spend all your savings and then you won't have any savings. And it would be scary. I mean, some people are addicted to gambling like crazy, and it's just not a good thing to be addicted to it. People are addicted to a lot of things. They can be addicted to alcohol, drugs, anything. Then there's my son. And if you want to, you could add rays if you want. I don't know if I want to do that though, because a lot of times when I add rays, it comes out different. I could try it, see what happens. I'm gonna try it with this brush. It's a 3/4. I don't know why they do that, but I'm gonna try it with this brush. See, I'm gonna do is start from the middle. That this brush doesn't do much good. I think I need a soft brush to do that. Okay. Now, if you want to, go over it again. That I don't do. I don't do that good of sun rays like some people do. It's kind of hard. I'll just color in the sun again. And, now, what I do is take this brush again and kind of like that. So add as many rays as you want. Okay. And then what you want to do is put it in water and do it again. If you want to like make it kind of look like rays, or is this too dark probably? But it's hard to do rays, sun rays. But that's good enough. Or I'll just add some more white. Don't worry if you mess up. That's all part of painting, messing up. And if you mess up, you can always, well, sometimes you can go ahead and correct it. Then other times when you can't. So it's not bad, huh? For a raise, that's pretty good. Now that wow, that's cool. Different than what I looked at, but it's I'm doing all this by imagination. I'm not following any picture or anything. So what you want to do now? Let's see. I'm going to make these a little bit taller. And if anybody wants to buy my pictures, like I said, they're $20, $20. Um, I don't know how that works on YouTube, but if anybody's interested, just let me know. I'd be glad to sell you a picture, whether it's this one or the others I did on YouTube. I'd be glad to sell you a picture. Now I'm going to add brown because I'm going to make little flowers. See my brown? That's how much you should have on your palette. If you need more, you can always add more. Okay, so make a flower here. Make one here. Make one here. And here. I got 4 flowers there. So, I don't know what brush would make. I'll do this brush. I'll try this brush for flowers. It's a 1/2 inch paintbrush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to do yellow. Oh, yeah, my computer gives me notifications. So, um, when you do flowers, be very, very careful. This brush does it kind of good, but gotta be careful with flowers. Flowers are kind of hard with this kind of brush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this. Takes a lot of concentration when you're doing flowers. It does. It takes a lot of concentration. Just take your time. You gotta get the petals just right. And this brush doesn't really, well, it actually does good with the ends of the petals. But when you're actually making a flower, it takes a lot of work. Those 2 flowers turn out good, but the first one, this one, I need to kind of refresh it, modify it, actually. Yeah, if this is your first time doing flowers and you kind of mess up, don't worry about it because flowers are not the easiest to do. And this brush does okay with flowers. I just gotta modify it more, that's all. See how I kind of turn it, make it more neater. But now what we're gonna do is add brown and make the stem. And voila, our beautiful flowers. Imagine walking through a garden with a lot of flowers. You just walk through and smell the flowers and see how see how flowers smell. Flowers are just amazing. Um, it's so nice to just actually just stop and smell the flowers and think good thoughts. It's just really nice. Now I'm going to add some more grass. This time I'm going to add yellow and green. Now this picture is probably not going to be too extravagant, like full, because I want I want the flowers to pop out. So but you don't have to add yellow to your grass if you don't want. It just makes it look cool. See how the sun rays and the flowers makes it really cool. Now let me see. I'm thinking of what like um maybe adding a bird or a butterfly. Butterflies. I'm gonna try a butterfly. Butterflies to me are kind of hard to do, but we shall see. The body and the head. Now I'm gonna add purple to it. What you want to do is when you make a butterfly, do the first part of the wings first, like that, and then make it look like an M. Make it like that. And make it go down like this, and then up. It looks kind of like an M, I guess. Butterflies do. So you can't really mess up on a butterfly. We just don't get enough butterflies here. I love to watch butterflies fly around and go on flowers and stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna add some spots to them. Spots, spots, spots. There's one butterfly. Of course, it's a big butterfly, but that's okay. And I can have another butterfly, I guess, on this side. This one's going to be a little bit smaller. Um, you don't have to get too much detail when you're making a small butterfly. It doesn't have to be too much. That's really small. Well, you know, I made that last butterfly. I made it really small, so you can make your butterflies as small or as big as you want. Um, it doesn't really matter. I might make even that one. This one's gonna be kind of small too. Yeah, I'm not too good with butterflies. Even if I try, it's just kind of hard. Butterflies are kind of hard to do. There's a big one right there. I don't know. I hope you guys like this picture because the butterflies, I can't. I'm terrible with butterflies. I wish I wasn't, but it's hard. Butterflies, I don't know why it's so hard for me to do butterflies, but you guys know an easier way to do butterflies, let me know. Because they're just hard. But anyway, what I could do, the flowers are nice. I can like do something like this. You have to do that and kind of bigger grass. That see, I'm not covering my flowers in any way. Just kind of using this brush for grass. I'm kind of covering the stems, but I'm not really doing too bad. So let me see if I can do those butterflies a bit nicer. Add white. Yeah, I bought a new curtain for my window, for my office window, because that sun in the morning gets this room really bright and hot. Actually, I'm going to just erase that. You can always go over what you messed up with. See how I add blue to hide it, to hide my mistake. You can do that to um, I made a mistake on the butterflies. So I'm just adding this white. Yeah, white brings out mistakes. Just add white, and you're as good as new. Then you just go over again with blue, or whatever that color was that was on there, and then you'll be fine. See? See how I erased my mistake? And now it's all fine now. I mean, you could tell there's a mistake, but at least I erased it with white, and then I took blue and went over it. So now I'm gonna make another flower, I guess. So this brush works better with flowers, petals. But that's okay. It doesn't matter what kind of brush. I don't think it matters what kind of brush you use for flowers, because every brush can do some kind of petal. So at least I got one butterfly up there. Um, I'm trying to figure out what else I can make. Um, 'Cause just it's just a painting with flowers and sunshine or sunrise. Um, I can probably do this a little bit more. This painting is mostly about the sun rays. It's not really about the flowers or anything. Just so don't worry if your sun rays don't look the same as someone else's, because we all paint different. We all can't paint the same paintings. Then that doesn't make us unique. We're all unique in our own ways. So this painting is mostly about the sun rays. If you ever go on a lake or anything like that, you'll see the sun shining on that lake or field or whatever. Oh, this is sort of a field. But you'll see the sun shining on everything in its way. And if you notice how hot the sun is, it's hot. I mean, that's why nobody can go to the sun, because it's so hot that if they try to land on the sun, they're going to burn. It's just like a third-degree burn. And people, kids always like to go adventure to the sun, but it's like you can't go to sun. I mean, it's not like the moon or Earth or any of those planets. It's totally different. And when it gets hot, like 80 or 90 degrees, that's when you start getting sunburn if you're not careful. Or you can probably get sunburn even when it's 70. That's how hot the sun is. And that's why you wear a suntan lotion, which I never do. I've had so many sunburns, and sunburns are not sunburns are very painful, and if you keep getting sunburns all the time, you can end up with skin cancer. But it's not always a guarantee that you'll get skin cancer. Um, but I just been sunburned so many times, and I'm still here. Of course, I never got skin cancer, thankfully. I don't think I ever want skin cancer or any kind of cancer for that matter. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of yellow here because that's where the sun is shining. So just go down like that. And I'm not quite done. I'm trying to figure out what else to paint on here. So as you can see, there's a field of flowers. And I'm going to probably make a tree right here. We'll probably cover it with a little bit of sun. Now I need a wire brush. This is not took it out. Okay. This is a liner brush. Oh, number 2. I call a liner brush. What you want to do is make the branches with brown. Now, don't make the branches too thick, because branches are not really thick. Yeah, I decided to paint a tree instead of another butterfly. So that put too much paint. And try not to put too much paint either. Okay, now add green. You know, I'm doing it. I'm just kind of tapping on the leaves with my liner brush. I have a I have a fan brush, but I don't use it very often because I don't know how to use it. But I might have used it once or twice, and it always made my trees messed up. Fan brush did, and so I tried for trees. I kind of tried different brushes, see which ones are better, and the um, the brush the bristle brush works pretty good with leaves and stuff. But since this painting is mostly about the sun rays, I'm not going to make a bigger tree than this. So, um, yeah. So I don't know how how good this is with the sun rays. I know some artists are better with their sun rays. Me, I'm just learning every day on how to do things. So painting is a learning experience, and sometimes you can't get it overnight. It takes a while to know what to paint or how to paint or whatever. It takes a while. Nothing really happens overnight. At least not for me. So all I could say is take your time. Don't rush everything because then you're gonna really mess up and it's not gonna be any good. So with the 8x10 canvas though, the painting doesn't last very long because it's a small canvas and I just when I am on YouTube I always use an 8x10 unless I want to use a bigger canvas, but I always use an 8x10 and it's just easier to teach on a smaller canvas than it is on a bigger one. So yeah, that's why but yeah, so anyway, I guess probably close it off for now. And if anybody has any ideas or any questions, feel free to contact me. And if anybody wants to buy a painting for $20, again, contact me on YouTube on my channel. Or, well, I'm not going to give you my email on YouTube, but just contact me on YouTube if you want to buy a painting or whatever. The only thing is, I don't really want to do the shipping right now because I don't know how to do the shipping part. But if you want to buy me painting, well, we'll have to figure that out when you guys tell me. And I can negotiate too. If $20 is too much for you, we can negotiate on the price. So, but anyway, take care, everybody, and have a good day. Bye now.